how this trauma impacts your life. So the Wheel of Fortune reversed. So you could still be going through this trauma and maybe things go good for a little while and then you experience the bad luck again. It could also mean that everything you go through as of now you blame on this trauma. Any bad thing you go through at all, you think it's directly related to your trauma. Or maybe you have this feeling that you could go through this trauma again. Maybe you have gotten yourself out, but there's that thought in the back of your head that you may go through it again. What emotions do you carry with this trauma? So we got judgment. So you could be judging yourself. Maybe you feel like you could have done something differently and the outcome could have been different. Or maybe you feel like the reason why you went through this trauma is because it's your fault specifically. And you keep blaming yourself because of it. How does this trauma affect your relationship with others? So I feel like you definitely are questioning people's intentions for you. Maybe you feel like they're not good for you. This could be for new people you meet, and this could also be for the present people in your life as well. How does this trauma affect the way you see yourself? So instead of moving on, you keep thinking about the traumatizing things you've gone through, and no matter what you do, you can't stop thinking about it. You could also feel like a failure. You could also be blaming yourself as well. Okay, so what is an energy you need to draw on in order to release this trauma? So you definitely need to distract yourself. You definitely need to stop thinking about this. If you have hobbies, start tapping more into your hobbies. You definitely need to stop blaming yourself in order to release this trauma. Because if you keep blaming yourself, you're just going to keep getting more and more negative. You definitely need to adopt a more positive mindset, because if you keep blaming yourself, you're not going to get anywhere. You definitely need to move on. So what is the lesson you must learn from this experience? So you must learn to trust yourself more. Maybe you already had something planned and you sought help from somebody else or another source, and you decided to go with that source. Maybe you second guessed it a little bit, but you still decided to go that way anyway, and it didn't go as planned.